Razer is known for its gaming heritage, but the slim Blade Stealth is decidedly an Ultrabook that can barely handle games on its own. That's why it has a sidekick. There's a lot to like about the Razer Blade Stealth. Its unibody chassis slims down to an impressive half-inch thick, but the construction is solid and durable, with no panel gaps, and a screen that only bends under considerable pressure. It manages to cram in a Skylake i7 CPU, 8GB of RAM, and a 256GB SSD, all for just $1,400. The display is impressive too. The base model packs in a 12.5-inch 1440p screen, while our review unit has the higher resolution 4K option. It sets a high bar in almost all of our display benchmarks, from color gamut to contrast to brightness. That means striking, sharp, lifelike image quality. If those specs and that display seems overly powerful for an Ultrabook, it's because Razer has a trick up its sleeve, the Razer Core. This peripheral, set to debut later in the year, will let gamers attach a full-size desktop GPU to the Stealth, turning it into a true gaming machine. So where does the Stealth fall behind? Battery life. It posted 3.5 hours in both of our battery tests. That's expected, considering the relatively small 45 watt-hour battery, powerful processor, and 4K panel, but it still falls well short of competing systems, which easily blow past the 4-hour mark and beyond. Ultimately, the Blade Stealth is an Ultrabook, and as such has some tough competition in the form of the Dell XPS 13. The Razer option comes out ahead in terms of performance, but that's only going to matter when the Razer Core hits later this year. Until then, the XPS remains the king.